Yo, 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 how goes it? Growing the scruff out, getting a little beard action going. Got to get right for the Halloween costume. Freaking nicked up my neck. It's like hella red dots. Not the move. Would not recommend it. Halloween's coming up, and you know, I've always loved like dressing up, and I've always liked the homemade costumes. I have a new formed opinion on Halloween because I've been thinking about it lately. Shame on me for thinking. I need to be underthinking, but this is what happens when you overthink. You find and discover hot takes that you have within you, and this is a hot take. Before I get into it, I'm going to tell you about the absurd Halloween costumes I've done in the past. One year I wore my karate outfit and I had pig ears and a pig nose. I was a pork chop. That was fun. One year I was the Easter bunny. That year I had a broken collarbone, so I was the Easter bunny in a sling. Don't ask, I have no idea why. One day I was a piece of gum, so I just wore pink and then had a shoe on my head. All right. I was an Angry Bird one time from the video game. Last year, so little side anecdotal story. My apartment burned down in a fire a couple years ago. So I was a firefighter. Thought that was kind of funny. This year, I'm Thor, God of Thunder, Odin's son. Yeah, because I got the long hair going, and that's why I'm doing this. I figured it would be pretty easy. Honestly, just ordered a costume on Amazon. Just, there's no really homemadeness there. Just kind of took the easy route on this one. But this blew my mind, okay? And really disappointed me. I went on Amazon to buy this costume. I figured, you know, Thor costume, it's like buying a Spider-Man costume. It's just a costume that they already have easy. Probably make thousands of them. So I go on Amazon and I type in Thor costume adult. Simple enough. The first thing that comes up, Amazon puts the more popular selections towards the front. The first thing that comes up, dude, is the Thor from Endgame after he kills Thanos. Fat Thor. The Thor with the long hair, with the long beard, with the shades and the robe, no cape, just the robe and the hoodie. The hoodie with the robe is crazy. Fat Thor, fat pig, loser Thor. For those of you that have no life and have not seen Avengers Endgame, Thor kills Thanos, spoiler alert. Chops his head off, boom. Bring me Thanos. Then, he kills Thanos after Thanos wipes out half of all living creatures, okay? So, after this happens, Thor is depressed. Not only because half of his boys are gone, but also because he has no purpose. Thanos is dead. He's accomplished it. Really, they wanted to save the day and save all the lost life. But no. And I think this is actually really deep, that Marvel, that Stan Lee was getting at. When man doesn't have purpose, he loses his drive. He gets depressed and becomes a fat loser. I'm pretty sure he's literally playing Fortnite in this movie. And he's boys with the boys, but not doing anything, has no purpose. He's not working out, he's not being the God of Thunder. And it just disappointed me that this was the costume. There's been other Thor movies with him, Swole Thor, since then. Disappointed me that this is the costume that they're pushing, or that's just the one that is most popular. I think I know why. part of the reasons I decided to be Thor is because, you know, I have some resemblance with the blonde hair and the scruff, but also been working on my arms. So I was going to show that off a little bit. I think this is because there are not a lot of men out there that are swole anymore, that are manly men. They're all dad bodified. They're all bitchified. They want to take the easy. They honestly resemble this depressed loser Thor. So they're just going to get the hoodie and the robe and the wig with the beard. Look at those squirrels, making love, making more squirrels before they got to go into hibernation. Anyways, I just kind of surprised me, and it makes perfect sense, but it's sad. You know, I wish, and there was like so many of them. So there were more fat Thor costumes than there were regular Thor, God of Thunder, Chris Hemsworth superhero costumes. Like, I don't know, I guess, and people are gonna use the excuse, oh, I'm doing it because it's funny. Nah, bro, you're embarrassed to put on a superhero costume and look like a pipsqueak or just be fat. But anyways, hot take about Halloween that I've recently came to. You know, I will be celebrating Halloween this year. By celebrating, I mean I'm gonna go to a Halloween party, maybe eat some junk, but I'm gonna wear a costume and see the homies, talk to some girls. But this is my hot take. What are we celebrating? Halloween honestly sucks. I don't really know why it's a thing. Think about it. Halloween is death. You know, you got Dia de los Muertos is kind of like his like Mexican Halloween. It literally translates to Day of the Dead. Skeletons everywhere. Think about all the symbols of Halloween. Skeletons, witches, zombies, mummies, death, 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 death. Dude, Frankenstein, bro. Just death everywhere. Anything that's death. The black cat, which if you're superstitious means bad luck. Spiders. Just death, bro. It's just death. And then on top of that, you're supposed to pretend to be someone you're not, and have a good time, like encourage people to not want to be themselves. And you're knocking on random doors to get candy. They're feeding these kids junk, all this crap, like I'm a buttload of just crap. And they just, it's not like Thanksgiving where you're eating a lot of, you know, home cooking. This is just junk, packaged sugar. What? And like, I've heard some of the history of Halloween, and there's something to do with like the pumpkin or a zucchini in a candle. Like, all right, what are you celebrating? Like, think of all the other holidays. Christmas, the goat holiday, Jesus' birth, Easter, the resurrection after his sacrifice. Okay, the 4th of July, Independence Day, gaining our independence from the British, something to celebrate and be proud of. New Year's, another year in the books, new beginnings, celebration, you know? Valentine's Day, love. Halloween, death, destruction, decay. Halloween's the worst holiday. It kind of sucks. I think we could do without it, you know? And think about the people that claim, think about the people in your life that say that Halloween is their favorite holiday. You know, these are the people that are tatted up, which, you know, tattoos can be cool, but some people can, like, they're just putting their trauma on their body, and they take it to the extreme, and then they cover up the way that God made them. Like, also Halloween, it's just an excuse for girls to dress up like whores. Like, I've been to Halloween parties, and this girl is just wearing underwear. She's just underwear. I'm like, what's your costume? She's like, oh, I'm a Victoria's Secret model, which is obviously an underwear brand. Oh, I'm a devil. Like, what? Oh, I'm an angel, which is like sacrilegious. And they're not dressing like angels, they're dressing like sluts. Which, you know, I mean, as dudes, we all like to stare, we all like to see a beautiful woman, but like, there's a time and a place. And just these, it's really sad, these girls that I don't know if they feel pressure. Part of them probably wants to do it, which, I mean, who doesn't want to just walk out balls loose all the time, but just walk around naked all the time? I mean, I'd love to go back to the Garden of Eden and just be butt naked all the time. But that's not the society we live in, and we got to have some decency. Yeah. Halloween is honestly pretty whack holiday. Like, the fact that we call it a holiday, I mean, is it technically, I guess, I mean, we don't get, like, you don't get school or work off for it. So, I mean, what even is it if not a holiday? It's just an October thing, you know? Like, every month kind of has their own holiday, like March, you know, St. Patrick's Day, freaking November, Thanksgiving. Just name a month, I can name a holiday, except June. What's that, like Labor Day or Memorial Day or Veterans Day or something? Anyways, comment your Halloween costume. Comment if you think Halloween's the worst holiday, because it is. Is it even a holiday? Like, what? I don't know, dude. I don't know about Halloween. Seems pretty sketch. It seems like some of the devil's work. Anyways, I'm gonna be the freaking god of thunder, so you better watch out. I'm gonna thunder strike that candy, bro.